Hello from underground. In this video I want to share with you 3 simple steps how to restart your life from the rock bottom. 75k of personal investment lost, 6 years of startup survival mode, 3 years of isolation, 3 teams walked away, 2 relationships turned abusive. The biggest part of my family and I stopped talking because of my past. So, if you feel that you're on the bottom, welcome to the club. The mental health topics are so abstract. That's why I want to give you a clear, concrete picture, the real structure that I'm going to share with you right now. Because these 3 steps aren't just random ideas, they are a system. Imagine you're some kind of Android and your biggest dream is to achieve the top of the mountain. You jump in your car, you start driving, and after 20 kilometers, you feel something wrong. You pull over the parking lot, pop the hood, and wow, you have a serious problem. First, your engine is broken. Second, your operation system is glitching. Third, your GPS is completely off. Of course, some gurus will tell you, set a new goal, find a new motivation, work harder. On my view, the best way to achieve your goal is to fix your system. So that's exactly what my system does. So let's dive in. First is a blacklist or black map. Based on my life journey, I realized that some parts of our life experience it have a purpose to teach us that it is the wrong direction. Like in video game, when you hit the invisible wall or you come into the dead end, you can see the pop-up on your screen like wrong direction, wrong way, and it doesn't tell that you are the bad player or the game sucks. You just need to change a direction. In this exercise, I want you to make a list of sentences of your personal rules. It can have a structure like, I'm not this type of person. I am not allowed this type of projects come into my life. I am not allowed this type of situations come into my life. I am not allowed this type of relationships come into my life. And you can make it how much you can find. It's a deep dive. It's a 360 scanning of what was fake in your life, and by these rules you can close the door to these things, to this aspect of your life. Like your survival in a jungle, and you need to find a safety way how to come to waterfall, avoid tigers, snakes, and other dangerous things. So you need to draw a map, and this blacklist or black map is this type of map. Important tips. First, don't try to make it fast. You need time to deep dive in your background. In my situation, I made it few days, like I have few sessions around 1 hour per day. Second, in this protocol, you have opportunity to work not only with part of your consciousness, but also with subconsciousness. Subconsciousness, it's like a child. It doesn't understand numbers, dry words, sentences. It's more connected with vivid images, situations, stories that connected to your real feelings, to your real emotions. I will give you an example. I am not person all for nothing. Few times in my life I come into some projects, to some communities of people, because I was interpret their attention to my skills, to my productivity, to my hardcore mode, like attention or interest to my personality, and that we have some type of warm relationship. It was wrong. I have 100% responsibility for this situation, but it was a lesson. And right now I put it into my blacklist, and if something will come into my life and looks like on this situation, I will immediately quit. So right now you get my point and you get how it works. In American Baseball League, when the player hits 3 for 10, he could become a legend. It means he have opportunity to make 7 times mistake. Why? Because to realizing this hit, it's extremely hard task because of the wind, spin, and a lot of other aspects. And if we come back to real life, to build a business with real value for people, it's a hard, long-term and very complex task. To build a empathetical, warm relationship, it's a hard, long-term and very complex task. I mean, it's okay to make mistake. It's really okay to make mistake when you want to realize some huge task in your life. But if you want to make a real growth in your life, you had to make a homework. Step number 2. A giant dark venom. Chasing others' respect and approval can change your direction and change you. Romantic attachment can override your clarity. Comfort itself, it's not the enemy, but excess of comfort make you soft. Too much ease rots the muscle in you. Pain, stress, and resistance shape who you truly are. Imagine a giant dark venom. It can destroy you with one bite. But if you look straight into its eyes and take everything what it's trying to give you, it can become your best teacher. And that is the secret way to make a level up of your life. Make this giant dark venom your best teacher. Make totally clear about your now situation. It is your life, it is your pain, it is your troubles, it is your time. What's happening in your life right now?
Important notice. Hacker tell you not about the cult of pain. When you push yourself too hard for too long, your brain works like a supercomputer infected with a silent virus. The processor slows down, memory crashes, and the creative program simply won't launch. Chronic stress literally suppresses the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for creativity, intuition, and complex thinking. This effect is well documented in neuroscience. Bruce McEwen's research on allostatic overload shows that elevated cortisol shuts down higher cognitive functions and forces the brain into survival mode. Annual Review of Neuroscience 2007. From one side, you can see clearly in your life situation. You have an amazing idea for a startup, but you don't have money for lunch or to make an MVP. Now you see it. Okay, what can I do? Maybe I can find a job that can get me opportunity to close my bills, but I will have a time and some energy. In this solution, a person have a pain because he not full tone in his idea, but he have a limited pain from safety side. Important shift here that right now he come to job and get this limitations because of his personal will. And by this reason, it get us some type of control of life and chance for his dream to be realized.
Don't try to run away from reality. In this step, I highly recommend you a new type of research and make a deep dive into some position, like what is your pain point? What's about your revenue? What's about your skills? What's about your health? Do you have some free time for yourself, for silence? Also, all this position is just for example, and I want you to find an actual questions and areas that's really important for you. Take your time, make this new type of research. Don't try to make it fast. Enjoy this exercise. Hey guys, I have two important news for you. First, AI conversational agent for developing the self-resilience skills, name here, is ready for testing, and I'm searching all the adapters who can speak with it and give me some kind of feedback. It's totally free, but I have limitation, only 30 spots, so you can fill the form in description and be on time. Second option, in December, I will make skills marathons. Restart your life with 12 steps. So if you're interested to make all exercises in group with my personal guiding, please fill another form, because it's time. It's time to awaken your greatness. Step number 3. Mountains are calling you. In this step, I want to speak with you about mindset. Nowadays, we live in an era of fast life, fast food, fast dating, fast success, fast everything. And it also connected to the mindset of hunter. And it's also connected with me. Last 6 years, I've tried to make a fast change from the dirt to king. It's make illusion, that you can grab it fast in all areas of life. When you see the news that someone get fund or get investment for some project, or for some game, for some movie startup, etc., but we don't see the whole picture and the way of this founder to this money. And in total, this type of mindset doesn't work well in my life. By this reason, I want to come back to the roots. And in my childhood, I was growing in a village, and I'm familiar with another type of mindset. It's the mindset of the farmer, or as you wish, mindset of the monster. And from one hand, the mindset of the farmer it's more harder because it takes from us more efforts, more patience, more iteration, and complex of others, things, knowledges. But from other hand, based on my life experience, I see this type of mindset more safety and more natural way to build a fundamental change in your life, in your project, and actually to make some kind of change and value for other people. I'm sure you know these type of names like John Rowling, Hayao Miyazaki, Kazima, Walt Disney, Steve Jobs, Mr. Jackie Chan. So the success of these people, it wasn't a side hustle, it wasn't a airdrop, it was a life journey. It was a life journey of some unique role that give to world some unique value for people. And in summary, in this step, I want to ask you a few questions. What is unique role that you can play that can give some real unique value to this world? Second question, it's, are you ready to play in this role, to make this type of job, activities without payment for 3 years, for 5 years, for 10 years? And the last question, what if the biggest part of this journey will be a desert? No 1 million subscribers and followers, no thousands of sales, no support from other people and communities. I'm ready to play with it. Please, don't think that I'm trying to scare you too much. It's just, other side of the real journey of creators, of founders, of people who makes a real changes in our world. And if you're still here, I have a really good news for you. If you can find this type of role, if you can feel inside readiness to come to this journey, it can totally change the quality of your life. The second, it can make your life longer. And I don't know how to explain it, but the experience of your life will be wider and deeper. It's hard, but it's really cool, and it make a real purpose for every hour, for every day of your life. Other parts you can listen from Naomi.
Scientific research suggests that certain long-cycle creative professions, like composers, selective breeders, serial entrepreneurs, and other creators, tend to show longer lifespans. One explanation is that their work unfolds over decades, moving through iterative stages where launching and execution constantly replace each other. This sustained creative demand supports healthier brain aging. Studies on cognitive reserve, e.g. Scarmius and Stern, Nature Reviews Neuroscience, 2003, show that lifelong engagement in complex, evolving projects strengthens prefrontal networks, stabilizes stress responses, and may extend lifespan by 10 to 20 years in some cohorts.